Hello everyone, welcome to our second podcast. Hi Anurag, welcome to our second episode of our podcast. I'm really excited to interview you because the area that you work in is very close to my heart. So first we'll talk about why you picked up this CSR as a role or as a profile. I would really like to know, because usually generation that you are in, they either do MBA or they will go in IIT. So I would really keen to know why CSR for you.
So since my family background, we are more into, like, my grandfather, though he was a public prosecutor, but he was very much into philanthropy. My father have served the nation. He was into intelligence, and that's how these few things has inculcated into me, and thought that how I can contribute to the society. And when after completing my graduation, I got to know about this course, Master in Social Work. It catch me quite interesting. I found it that by contributing to the society, how you can excel in your career, and the possibilities connected to that is I found very interesting.
Okay.
So that's how I opted for Master in Social Work. I did my master's from Amity in 2012. Since then, I am into this field.
Anurag, as you just mentioned that your father was a public prosecutor and
My grandfather.
Yeah. And your father was in intelligence. Is there any thing that really touched your heart or moved you that you said, wow, this is very interesting, this is very exciting what they're doing, and I would also like to do that? Because we get inspiration from home. So what inspired you from their work?
So there are a lot of things, ma'am. There are a lot of stories. There are a lot of incidents which they used to share with me. That how my grandfather used to fought a lot of cases for even for those who are unable to pay the the fees of the court. So I mean, having a good prosecutor or having a good lawyer, you need to pay a healthy amount. But my grandfather have fought a lot of cases where the client is unable to pay. So he charged just a 1 rupee from that person.
Wow.
And got him the justice what he wanted.
Very nice.
So this inspired me a lot, that giving back to the society or giving back to the needy, or where it required the most, is something which we all have to inculcate in our lives, rather than only thinking about our profits or our benefits.
Yeah, giving back to the society.
Yeah, absolutely. So this thing is always there in my mind.
Something that you told me before we started the interview about Billa Ranga, I really got very excited knowing that, what was that, like what they have shared it with you, what was that episode?
So I still have that file with me, which my grandfather actually, prepared for this case. So Ranga Billa is quite a renowned case, which happened in 70s, I believe, in Delhi. So my grandfather was the one who fought that case.
Wow.
And got these two culprits to the justice.
Wow.
And so this inspired me a lot. I have read that file a lot of time, though it's quite scary when you read it in detail.
Really?
Because it have each and everything in detail, what has happened on that day, that night, what things has happened.
Interesting.
So it's quite interesting, yeah.
Very nice. After joining SAVE, how has been your journey here? What are the projects that you have done? I would really like to know that.
Sure. It's been almost 3 years now in SAVE, and the journey was fabulous, I must say. SAVE gave me a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of things which, after coming to SAVE, I can say that a lot of creative things I have been into. A lot of creative ideas I have thrown to my management, and they have taken like anything, and they have given me the space that, go ahead and do it. So there are a lot of programs which we have done earlier. Initially, we have there were a lot of long programs which we have done in education.
Okay.
There are programs which we have done on health, and recently we have started a program for environment.
Yeah.
And we can very proudly say that now our corporate office and in the phase 2 we are also taking the head office are completely zero plastic offices, and we have opted the sustainable solutions or sustainable products instead of these one-time using products. Either it can be glass, cups, mugs, or spoons or cutlery which we were using earlier. Plastic bottles we have replaced with bamboo bottles.
Yes, we all have been using that, and it's a great initiative seeing no plastic in the office. Yeah. I think it's a great contribution to the environment, not just the office. So yeah, it is a great initiative. As you mentioned about education and healthcare, would you like to share more details on what projects we have done, what contribution we have made into the society?
Sure. So we have done. It was quite a flagship program for us, which we have started in 3 years back from now. It's basically iSaksham is the organization which helped in this program, where we were working on the dropouts girl children. So our main project area was Gaya, where we have conducted in 3 blocks of Gaya, where we have conducted this program. And the major challenge over there is that there are a lot of dropouts girl children. So it has been seen that either these girl children have been dropped out in their early educational times, or they have been dropped out specifically for either getting married or just to earn money or something.
Okay.
So this organization worked with these children, where they are working with them and bringing them back to the mainstream. And these edu leaders, once this iSaksham is helping them and supporting them for having a regular education, they're also making them as a agent of change in the community.
Wow.
So once they pass out from 12th, these edu leaders work as their community leaders, you can say, and they take care of all the small or bigger problems in the community, whether it's social, political, or any other problems related to that. So they know that whom to talk, how to talk. Also, these edu leaders have been then encouraging the other dropout children to come back and do the mainstream.
Wow, that's very interesting. That's
so
very
this is something which is very good and very
Yes.
close to our heart. We have supported this program for good 3 years, and 50 edu leaders have been passed out from this
Wow,
program. We
that's
have done a
great.
proper graduation ceremony for them.
Yeah, I saw the pictures also, and we put that on social media as well.
Yes.
So that was a great initiative. And in healthcare,
So in healthcare, ma'am, recently we have done some advanced healthcare programs. So usually we have done a lot of healthcare camps also during COVID time as well. But this is something which we have taken a step forward, and now we are going towards the advanced healthcare.
Okay.
So we all know there is a very big problem, very big challenge, which we all know that cancer is something which is very problematic. Everyone knows, but nobody goes for a treatment or a checkup unless and until we don't feel the need.
yes.
So we just thought that it's a good initiative, and let's focus on advanced care rather than only primary care. So through this advanced care, we have conducted 5 health camps, and this was done in Delhi NCR region, where we have done the complete body scanning for any cancers to be detected. And if we found anything specific, then that person or that beneficiary is then further suggested to go to a better hospital or for further treatment.
Very nice.
So this we have done in association with Sankalp Foundation, and this is another hospital which is I think it's Indira Gandhi Cancer Institute
Yes.
is also part
yes,
of it.
it is quite famous hospital for the cancer. Interesting. As you mentioned about Gaya, I believe that we have an association where we started. The foundation was an NGO. Would you like to share details on that as well?
So that is also a point why I opted to join SAVE. So as initially I got to know that SAVE in 2009 have started its journey as a not-for-profit organization.
Yes.
So as the name says, Society for Advancement of Village Economy. This is something which brought me here, because when you know that the people right on the top, or the promoters and the directors who are running the company, they have their vision and mission.
And build the foundation.
Yes, absolutely. So the roots come from there, that they want to contribute to the society.
Right.
And I, being into the same sector, I would love to join an organization who have initiated or started their work through that roots.
Yeah.
And that's what bring me here. So still I found that even now we have a group of 5 companies, we have a good business and everything. But when I talk to my my management, my directors, they have their vision that how we can give it back to the society, how any initiative can be helpful for them.
Yes.
So this always gives me the fuel or the energy that we have to contribute.
Interesting. Great. As you were just telling me about the projects that we've done in past, what are the projects that we're doing currently where we are contributing to this society?
Right. So recently, there are a lot of thematic areas which we are touching. Recently, we have signed few MOUs which is related to health. There is a program which we have recently signed for community development. In that, we are touching 3-4 thematic areas. And apart from that, our this greenpreneurship Harit Shakti program, which is going on for another 2nd year now, running up. So I just give you a small brief about
Please.
it. So on health, we have recently conducted 5 eye camps, specialized eye camps, in Delhi NCR region, and we have benefited somewhere around 1,000 plus beneficiaries. Out of those 1,000 plus beneficiaries, we have got somewhere around 89 cataract patients.
Wow.
And who are unable to either, because of financial reasons or because of traveling or because of their daily wages, they cannot go to the hospitals and they cannot take the further treatment.
Oh.
So this organization, Care for Health Foundation, they have reached us to us, and they have asked for that if we can support these 89 cataract surgeries.
Great.
So recently we have signed that MOU, and these surgeries, we are just supporting 89 cataract surgeries.
Very nice.
On health. So the second project which we have signed is we are doing it in Sikar district of Rajasthan. This program is done by Gram Chetna Kendra of Rajasthan, and in that we are doing a community development program. It's a holistic program where we are touching 2 or 3 thematic areas. One is cattle management. So we thought of conducting health camps for cattle where we are bringing the veterinaries along with the specializations, so that these clients can have a little, these 12 camps can help them to reduce down their burden of, spending a lot of money onto the kettles. So one is livestock management we are focusing on. Apart from that, we are focusing on health and hygiene, where we are taking care of 3 government schools, and we are renovating the entire toilets. We are also focusing on safe drinking water as one of the thematic area, where we are, there is an organization called Vatsan.org, which is a Chennai based organization. So they have a product which is a water filter, completely working without electricity. It's working on the gravitational force.
Wow.
And they have a small canals into it, which is of mud made. So this is absolutely cost effective, nothing, no carbon footprints, nothing like that. And so we are distributing somewhere around 60 to 80 filters to these families of Sikar. So the main idea is that just to bring awareness related to all these thematic areas, how we can contribute to.
I think we should do the same for our office also. We bring a lot of Bisleri bottles still. So I think we should try and do this at least 2 in the office. I think that's a great initiative.
I think we have cut down our Bisleri bottles because of that bamboo bottles.
Yes. No, I was talking about the big ones. So if we can replace those also with this one, 25 liters in each cafeteria, I think that is a great thing. At least we can cut it down. Absolutely. So 2 at least we should have it in.
I have one right with me right now.
Yeah, so we should install it. Yes, absolutely great. Thank you so much, Anurag. Thank you so much for your time. It was really lovely chatting with you. And I hope to see more initiatives like that where we all can also be part of it.
Sure.
But thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.